So I was at the barbershop getting my hair cut, and I just happened to look on the internet and see this article, and I want to know what this is all about because this is kind of weird. So apparently, PS5 owners are losing access to hundreds of games as digital purchases are wiped out from their accounts. So I haven't been on my PS5 yet. I will be on my PS5 later. I want to do this in real time, so I will be going live in a few hours to look at this, probably in an hour or so of this recording. I want to look into this because it seems like this is somewhat of a serious issue, and I want to look into this. And so I'm going to look at this article, give you my thoughts and opinions, and we're just going to run with it. So let's go. I have the link down in the description so you can check this out. A strange bug is removing people games from PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and Vita, and Sony doesn't have a fix. It wasn't long ago that PlayStation sparked outrage. It removed Discovery Video. Okay, we talked about Discovery Video, and we talked about that a while back. Let's see, let's go. Okay, the bug is affecting. Let's cut this off. The bug is affecting PlayStation 4 and 5 and Vita, and fans are certainly not happy about it. At least 50 PlayStation owners have reported. Okay, that's kind of small. 50 owners. Okay, I mean, I'm not saying that this is this is not an issue because anybody who's losing the games that they purchase is a bad thing. But if it's 50 people, it's not widespread, but it needs to be fixed. One affected by the bug went on Reddit to explain what was going on and vent their frustration that they no longer can access games or some of their games in a post that tried to others with the same problem. For the last few months, so this has been going on for a few months. There's been a bug impacting a relatively small amount of PlayStation Network users in which all digital licenses, including purchased games and titles, added to one's library via PlayStation Plus. Okay, I mean, all right, become decoupled from your transaction history, which shows you purchased those things. Okay, so they become decoupled from the transaction. So basically, they come up, they're not a part of your transaction history. So how does that work? The bug wipes the games from your account and makes it worse. Suds as if you're affected by the bug and you can't re-download the missing games as your PlayStation account won't let you. I'm never buying a digital game from PlayStation again. Horrible customer support and terrible practices towards the customer. Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I wouldn't buy a game from them again either. I mean, I have been not necessarily buying digital games in general. I mean, I bought a lot from the PS3 library and the PlayStation. No, I'm sorry, the Wii U library. When that went down. So, and I'm starting to do some on the 360 as well. But PS4, PS5, if this is a big issue, I'm probably not going to do it as well. I mean, there's no problem. I just won't. Okay, another poster pleads for answers as they lost access to over 400 games as they're trying to restore them once the bug hit in their account. It said, I'm a PlayStation user since PlayStation 3, and this account bug is really bad. I hope that Sony and PlayStation give a real solution, and if someone knows how to resolve this huge problem, please let us know. That's Gant Zero said. The Suds became aware of the bug when they tried to relaunch Helldivers 2, but got an error message CE117773-6 when they tried to restore licenses. They will tell you to restore licenses if a game's not working. So when he tried to do that, or they tried to do that, in their account settings, it wiped their entire library. Wow, that is crazy. That's insane. They advise against trying to restore the licenses as they believe that's what's triggering the bug in the first place. So this is the issue with digital games. I've said this for a while. With digital games, what are you doing is purchasing the license. They're not necessarily giving you the files so you can have the files on your PlayStation or whatever. You're purchasing the license. They're not detaching the license from the files that you have. So if the license, whatever's in that, whatever connects the license, whatever connects the files to your account, once that license is removed, you cannot play the game. You're basically purchasing the license. So this is what they mean by you're not buying the game, you're buying the license. Yeah, because they still want to control the game that you purchase. In my opinion, once you buy that game, those files from the game should automatically be yours. You should be able to go into your console. Yes, I know this sounds crazy. You should be able to go into your console, pull those files off your console if you want to, and do whatever you want with them. Now, I'm not saying like, I'm not, the whole thing with piracy. I'm not advocating anything of that nature. But if you bought something, it should be yours. You should be able to do whatever you want with it. PlayStation has yet to comment on the issue publicly, but is aware of it, according to the Suds. Metro has also reached out to Sony for comment. So this is metro.co.uk. Another poster has kept track of everyone affected by the bug, with almost 50 people reporting the same issue. Some which is said it started months ago. Though the bug doesn't appear to affect most players, a library wiping bug could be a huge problem for Sony if it escalates further. For those who are affected, we'll just have to hope for a fix, though when it comes, nobody knows. Now, like I said, I'm going to get on my PS5 a little bit later. I want to check this out. This is weird. I really want to see this if I'm affected by it, which I'm not necessarily sure. This is more, I don't know. It's only 50 people, could be more. Some people probably not even aware if they bought so many games that are in their library. They haven't, let's say, for instance, you bought, let's say, Killzone Shadowfall on digital. Say, I don't know if it's digital or not. Just say if you bought Killzone Shadowfall that's, from the PS4 era, you go to your PS5 and try to re-download it, it may not let you do it. I mean, it's so long ago, who's still downloading, Killzone Shadowfall? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's still downloading Drive Club? You know what I mean? So if you go back and try to download it, they may not let you do it. And if you try to restore the license, your entire library could be gone. That's wild. Okay, this is the PSA. I don't know where this is. This could be at the, what is this? This is long. Oh, it's from the Reddit. It's from the PlayStation Reddit. See, it's right here. PlayStation Reddit. That's pretty cool. So they copied and pasted the entire Reddit. So you can check this out. I'm gonna put the link down in the description so you can check this out. But that is crazy that this is happening to a lot of people. So if you get an error message, if you play a game and you get this error message right here, okay. Now I just clicked over to the entire Reddit. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see if we can read more. Okay, so that is a huge. I'm gonna go back to this because that just clicked over to the Reddit. It says, see, Google told you to restore licenses. Yeah, you might not want to do that. I continue. So let's see. This is from what later on it said. In a 2-day span, I continue to play games now I don't have access to, including playing my now inaccessible digital purchase of Gran Turismo 7, literally minutes before the aforementioned sequence events occurred. With that in mind, if I suspect I never ran the restore license process, that I would still have access to all of my games on my PS5, probably other than Helldivers 2. So what's happening is Helldivers 2 probably was never available at some point for this person. And no matter what game you did, it'll probably done it. It just hit it on Helldivers. So once you get restored licenses, it did the whole thing to wipe everything out. So it says, so my recommendation to anyone who get the error message whatsoever when trying to launch a game that previously launched normally would be first go to PlayStation.com and check your game library. Look at the purchases tab and make sure it matches your full history. That's going to be a really big task. I have almost 500 games between the PS3 up to PS5 that are digital. I probably have like 500 games on PS3 in general that are digital. So I don't know how that's going to work. I mean, you could do it, but don't run restores licenses. I'll tell you that much. That's crazy. I don't know what else to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to get on my PS5 a little bit later. I'm going to check this out and see how this plays out. Cause I'm really interested at this now at this point. This is really interesting. So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I'll see you in the next one. All right, I'm out. Peace.